I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. This little Hogan death has exposed a lot of people and showed people true colors. But in all honesty, I don't really care that people feel how they feel. The only thing I dislike is the backpedaling. One thing I don't like is when somebody say something and try to take their word back, because at that point, it seems like you wasn't genuine and you never mean it from the jump. Because whatever you say, you gotta mean and stand on it, bro. So when I see people say, "Oh, I apologize," especially in a situation like this, but you only apologize because you got caught. You don't care about what you said or really how everybody feel. That's how you really feel, and that's what you meant when you first said it.
Is that Chris?
Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Lucas J here, y'all, back with another video, man. And today, y'all, we got a crazy and a very different video to talk about. Now, I know I don't really ever do videos on people like this, but I feel like I need to start expanding and stop just doing strictly rap, but I can do just pop stuff in general. Now, it seems like we got content creator Joey Swolls on the roster. Now, it seems like this content creator has been trending and receiving a lot of backlash on social media after he showed his condolences and showed his love to Hulk Hogan, but said some things and explaining why he said what he said that made people mad. Now, we're going to talk about it. But before we do real quick, y'all know my little routine. Just hit that like button, you feel me? And comment, tap in if you tapped in down below. And also smash the notification bell so that I can keep y'all updated on this situation. And y'all can be notified anytime I drop a video in general, bro. Wait. Now, before we get back into this crazy content, I gotta do this drop. Now, I know it's a lot of y'all out here that carry firearms. I know it's a lot of y'all out there that feel unsafe and want to protect y'all family. And sadly, I know it's a lot of y'all that may be a felon and can't care. But right now, if you a felon, go show love to my boy Bling Go Bang Rights Restore right now, and he can show you how to carry a firearm legally, even being a felony. Now listen, he got a website at www.rightsrestore.com and also his YouTube channel. Literally go onto there and he will tell you exactly step by step how you can be carrying a firearm legally and stop carrying it illegally. Now I know a lot of y'all may have gotten in some trouble when y'all were younger, whatever the case may be, but it's okay, man. He got y'all. Go show love to him. Go click on the website, go to his YouTube channel, and he wrote an ebook for y'all, and y'all can stop carrying illegally today, man. Go show love to his content. Tell him I sent y'all, and if y'all need anything promoted, DM me on IG. Now let's get back to this content. Now, as I said, bro, we got this content creator that goes by the name of Joey Swolls on the roster. He's been trending on social media for the worst reasons. Now it seems like we got another guy that fell victim to showing support to Hulk Hogan after he passed away. Now, if y'all don't know, WWE star slash, guess you could say star in general, Hulk Hogan had passed away. Be honest with you, I forgot what day he passed away. No disrespect, but I generally didn't care that much because Malcolm Jamal Warner had passed. So like, I was like, dang, you feel me? And I wasn't a crazy Hulk Hogan fan. I know he was, but I'm a new generation baby, you feel me? Or a newer generation baby. I was more of a John Cena, Undertaker, Stone Cold. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't really my era, I feel like. So I didn't really care that much, but it seems like he received a lot of backlash after he passed away due to his previous things he said. Now, if y'all don't know, y'all unaware, a video had leaked or audio had leaked of him pretty much doing black people the worst way, saying the worst thing, dropping an M-bomb, going crazy, and really he just showed that, you know, he was not rocking with black people, and he received a lot of backlash for it, to the fact that where they literally scrubbed him for the Hall of Fame from WWE, you feel me? Now, a lot of people were just off the fact that, you know, that they just watch him growing up. They were saying RIP to him, and one of the guys that said it was a guy that goes by the name of Joey Swolls. Now he's a content creator. All I know, he buffs, so I'm assuming he a fitness content creator, and he showed love by posting the video of him in the gym with a Hulk Hogan costume on, and it seems like he was just showing love and showing his condolences to him. Now, as y'all see, you can see him in the gym with a Hulk Hogan uniform on, or whatever you want to call it, wrestling attire. And people were not feeling it due to the fact that, you know, Hulk Hogan saying the recent rants about black people. People were just like, wow, you supporting a racist, you feel me? Now he went on to his TikTok live, but I think that's where he promote his products or make his money, whatever. And he got asked about it, and this is what he said about his support for Hulk Hogan, knowing what he said in the past.
Listen, I can post Hulk Hogan if I want to. Just because somebody makes a mistake in their life doesn't mean that they haven't done good things. I don't know what he did, and he said something 20 years ago and apologized for it. If you're going to attack me, you better go after the colored athletes and the people that are black and minority that went and posted him as well. Okay, the man was nice to me. He made a mistake. I'm not God. People make mistakes in life. If you got a problem with that, look at yourself. There's not one single person in here that hasn't made a mistake in their life.
Now, as y'all see, yeah, he went on to say, nobody's perfect, and he don't care what he did in the past. And you can point to somebody, if you can point anybody that's perfect, you let him know, saying that, pretty much nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes, and we all human, which I do agree with. Now, one thing that caught everybody's attention within that rant, he went on to say, if before you go after him, you better go after all the colored people and black people that posted Hulk Hogan. Yeah, and big 2025 colored people. Now, I don't know why he said that, but instantly when he said that, I just envisioned myself with no shoes on in a cotton field with a man on a horse with a big old belt behind me. I don't know why, bro. You feel me? Now, people were not feeling it because we were like, whoa, you said colored in 2025? That's crazy word. Just off the fact that, bro, you could just say African American or, people. I mean, you can say African American or just say black people or just anything else but colored. Like, that literally was a phrase that was used back then when it was segregation. You feel me? Now, he received a lot of backlash, of course, and people really fool him because he do the fitness stuff, and he went on to also apologize and say what he said, but people still not feeling his apology, bro.
I owe my followers, my community, and all of social media an apology. A few days ago, I reposted an old video of me in the gym wearing a Hulk Hogan Halloween costume on the day that he passed. Last night in my live stream, a lot of people expressed how upset and frustrated they were with me that I had posted that. Instead of listening and understanding like I should have, I became defensive and said that I was posting to celebrate the wrestling icon, the person that so many of us looked up to as kids that we grew up with, that made us tear our shirts and take our vitamins and say our prayers. I didn't know to the extent of all the horrible things that he had done. Since last night, I have done a lot of research, talked to a few people, and learned all of the horrible, horrible things that man has done, which is way more than just making a mistake and being human. So because of that, I have taken the videos down, and I apologize to anybody that I offended. I am sorry. Also, during last night's live stream, I used the word colored instead of saying person of color, which is a very outdated, very offensive term. A few moments later, somebody educated me and told me that it wasn't okay to use that, which I immediately apologized to everyone and said I would never do that again. So once again, to anybody that I offended, I am sorry. My whole page, my whole brand is based on holding people accountable and doing better. I would be a hypocrite if I didn't hold myself to the same standards. I am human, I am still growing, I am still learning, and I promise all of you, I will do better. I have nothing but love and kindness in my heart. I will continue to try to make the world a better place. And once again, to everybody, I apologize.
Now, as y'all see, he went on to take accountability and say, he was apologizing for saying what he said about black athletes and said he didn't mean to say color. Now, as crazy as it sounds, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this guy's a racist. You feel me? I just think, that's how he talk on the regular. I really don't think he meant no ill intent. I think he really just meant to say something to all the black people that's defending Hulk Hogan 2 versus coming on to him. I really don't think he had ill intentions. I don't think he racist again. But I do think, though, he got to change his vocabulary. I do feel like that is crazy to just say that, and that shows that he's saying that on a norm. But also, it's just weird, like when I see these guys and these content creators, these influencers, these athletes, these rappers, these whatever you want to call them, bro. Every time I see these guys, it'd be so funny seeing them defend Hulk Hogan because it's like they all have the same story. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, people can't change, because I'm a real believer in changing. One thing I know is that God forgives everybody, and within believing in God, and if you're a believer of Christ, you have to forgive people, for God going to forgive you. And if you're a believer in Christ, you made mistakes and a lot of things that you wish you never did, and you will hope that people will forgive you. Really hope that God forgive you, but you will hope that people would forgive you, and deep down inside your heart that people can change, and that people do make mistakes. But it's so funny to me because they all say the same thing, like, I don't care, it was old, I don't care. And it's not necessarily wrong, because I mean, he said that in the past, and don't get me wrong, that's something very harsh to say about black people. And he said that because his daughter was talking to a black guy, which was even very crazy. But I do feel like, he still got to be held accountable for that. Regardless of what happens, even though he dead and gone, people gonna always bring it up. Why? Because he said it. It's like a man that took somebody's life, but it changed his life around. You're gonna always be remembered as somebody that killed somebody. You feel me? So no matter what y'all do, no matter what you Hulk Hogan fans say, people gonna always bring it up, bro, because it was leaked and that was something he said. And one thing about it, people do this stuff every day. But at the end of the day, he's Hulk Hogan, so it's going to be on a higher pedestal. But I will say, though, Hulk Hogan is the first of many. Believe me, a lot of these football coaches, a lot of these basketball players, a lot of these CEOs, a lot of these guys feel the same way, and females feel the same way about black people. It just is what it is, bro. We in America, gang. Y'all know the history of it. It's never going to go away. It's never going to stop. Like, that's just what it is. And I think it's getting better, but people know how to disguise it better. Y'all be surprised. Y'all think Hulk Hogan bad. Imagine how y'all local police, local firefighters, and local governors talk at home. You'll be surprised, man. But give me y'all thoughts and opinions, and let me know how y'all feel about it down below. And let me know, do y'all take his apology? Do y'all feel like it's sincere? Do y'all feel like he capped? Or do y'all feel like this is some BS, bro? Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Look, it's Jay. Thank God for another day, man. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Christ loves y'all so much more than I ever will. And yeah, bro. I'm out, man.